welcome to tournament match point for aLtOxygeN, and we are once again playing on Xel'Naga Caverns. How many times have we casted this map? Seriously, I think I need to think of a new map selection because people just keep vetoing the same maps, and we're always getting Xel'Naga, Metal, and Jungle as the three maps. And yeah, we were just griping about if it's Zerg versus Protoss and you get Jungle Basin. Kelly would make this early push because if not, then she's not going to waste the time. It's going to be a 2-base Protoss versus 2-base Zerg, and it's hard to win.
It's not hard to win; it's impossible to win.
Glade might disagree and ask you to learn to play, but I don't know.
No.
What do you think, Mr. Pender?
He gives up also.
No. What?
Yeah.
No way, man. The Zerg Overmind from Australia does not give up. You are lying.
Here we go. inFiRevenant up against aLtOxygeN. This is game point for Oxygen.
Why did this sound so serious?
If he wins, I'm really serious. I'm a serious caster. Okay, come on. So I mean, if Oxygen wins, he walks away with $600 in cash, which is a lot of money.
Do you see something different about this thing though? I think Austin is changing his play because this supply depot, every single game I've seen him, is down here. Because
you know why?
He wants
Because
to
the
put...
Banglings don't even get to his base. It's like, F it. You know what? Anyway, he can't get the scout. Because I'm so damn good at keeping the scouts up.
What?
I know what he's doing. He's gonna build a factory next.
What?
He's gonna do 1-on-1 build.
But why would... No, the thing is you could get a complete wall off with this barracks and supply depot.
First of all, if you haven't realized, he did get a gas at 10 foot, and he's putting down a barracks at 30 foot, so he's definitely doing a 1-on-1 build right there. This is the build that he always teaches me how to use, by the way. A standard opening against Zerg players that crushes all SEA Zerg players are better. So this is him proving to me that this strategy works. So let's see if it works.
Okay, I'm gonna root for inFiRevenant and
Zerg power.
So I almost did the stupidest thing. I was like, okay, let's do a bet. If inFiRevenant wins, then you have to do something for me. If aLtOxygeN wins,
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah, but I already know who wins. This is completely stupid.
No,
I'm
it's not. I hit the fall somewhere. There you go. Actually trick that because he knows that the first factory.
Well, he sees the early gas, so he knows aLtOxygeN's style. He's just gonna go for it. There we go. We are gonna get the factory. We do get complete wall off, and this is brilliant because you can get the add-on here. You can get the add-on here.
He's gonna do a super alien opening and then proceed to attack. That's what he's gonna do. What up?
No, well, actually hiding. You actually could throw the extra gas into Port Banshee, which is what he's been doing actually the last few games. So you might want to mix it up and go for tank to win. But the thing is, the question is Revenant gonna see it? Because every single game Revenant has lost, it's because he didn't have good scouting and he was essentially playing blind.
It's not that he didn't have good scouting. It's he was
no scouting.
To scout.
Yeah, well, it's the same thing, right?
Well, what could he have scouted in any situation in the previous games?
Well, if you really wanted to scout, you have gotten Overload Speed. It's plain and simple. Overload Speed.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Like, you get early Overload Speed. If you can spend 100 minerals on getting your lair, 100 gas on getting your lair, you can spend 100 minerals on getting your Overload Speed, and it researches really fast. 60 game time. If you really wanted your scouting. So I guess that's something, Revenant, you could take away. I'm not a player of your caliber, but as a caster, I think that if you really are stuck on speed, on scouting, then you need that overload speed. And remember, overload speed increases the speed of your overseer as well. So once an overseer has overload speed, he moves ridiculously fast.
Yeah, once you get like overload speed, you like zoom.
Yeah, like what's up, man? What's up?
Okay, you're right. I have to agree with you on that. But here comes the two Helions. He's gonna try to.
It's Helions, not Helions.
Helions. Here comes the two Helions.
Mariners, Helionos.
And that is just too much feelings for the.
Where are these feelings going? Oh.
Here comes more. I mean, it's one thing. Like, death, whatever that is coming at inside for.
You know what? I just imagine those Zerglings were like little sports cars. No, like sports cars. Because the Hellions stopped here, and then the Hellions were here, they came here, then they doubled back. But the Zerglings went from here all the way to here, and then they turned back. So they kind of like drifted back into the...
He's gonna take any of those stuff because, for he does one shot and he's gonna he has two left, so Charm and Mina wants to be
Just 3 drones for 4 Hellions. Again, not doing that much damage. And once again, forcing Revenant to make a lot more Zerglings than he would like to. He is not making any more the Zerglings because he's being very cautious. He knows.
He probably not dropping yet, but he does.
He did try Roach Warren.
Yeah, but he did spot the reactor pack 3 and the tag lab. Did he spot the tag lab?
Yeah, he's.
I mean, that's most probably turns him into a tank there.
See, that's what he sees right here.
Well, he sees everything there.
So the thing is Revenant does have excellent scouting right now. The question is Oxygen going to throw it up? Because exactly in the first game.
Oh, he's gonna do a timing push, probably a 9-minute timing push, and what Revenant needs to have is, just enough army, like Roach Muka and something to counter the tanks. I mean, he needs the Minolis to counter the tanks, so he needs the Roaches and Zerglings, but Nafa and they need to counter any reactor marines that is coming out from Oxygen. Well, this is so not fair because he does it so much better. Actually, he's actually like teaching me this strategy like mantra, but the way he does it is just so
flawlessly. Yeah.
I mean, it is his strategy though.
It is his own perfected build order. I've not seen any other player really maximize this Hellion into tank into marine push as much as Oxygen does. This is his trademark build. Normally he would go for a little bit more. This factory would be a starport, so he would get some Vikings, some Banshees, but essentially all these unit producing structures are non-stop making units. And here comes the push. The question is Revenant going to be ready for it? Because he does have a Roach Warren, but
also again, he has too small army. How much army does he have right now? 840 is not really...
Yes, 500 over
500, oh my god, 500, come on, Revenant.
No, the thing is because he's relying on Zerglings and Spang Crawlers to defend, which is the proper thing to do if your opponent doesn't push you at the 10-minute mark, because right now you are only droning at roughly the 12-minute mark. You want to be making army, but this is 3 minutes too early. And
his Spang Crawlers are too far out, I mean.
Man, this tank's a little bit ambitious, but he's just gonna walk up here, and the other Spine Crawler is nowhere in sight. He only has these Zerglings, and looking at the production tab, he is making roaches upon roaches upon roaches, which is good, which is really, really good. The thing is there are 4 tanks and tanks just absolutely destroyed. And look at these.
Destroy any that you destroy.
Yeah, no, the thing is these SCVs are auto repair, and any look at him surround the tanks because he knows that there are no Banelings. He's gone for all roaches. The thing is if you're a Terran and you see a lot of roaches, he's not going to have the gas for Banelings.
And even gas or money to go for Banelings.
Yeah, and he's only on 2 gas, so he's really. Let's look at Revenant's thing. He only has 150 gas. He has 300 minerals, but only 150 gas. He has 600 minerals. He's just throwing down 2 Spine Crawlers, and even these Hellions just being a total prick.
What Oxygen should deny is he got an extra command center. That would be so good.
He should put a command center here, like Planetary. But here comes the final push. The tanks. The thing is, all the tanks are behind, and they're absolutely crushing all the roaches. Korean accents are coming out, and these Spine Crawlers are absolutely.
Come on, I mean, this Spine Crawlers here is decimating. 5 tanks.
Oh, and Revenant actually does fall. Oxygen is the underdog. He's lost 5 matches to inFiRevenant. He comes back, wins one set, wins the second set very, very convincingly, and
I think Revenant just kind of got crushed. Like his fighting spirit just got crushed after like the 3rd set which he lost. I mean the 3rd game of the 1st set.
Well, Revenant did talk to me after the tournament, and he was like, he felt that if he was playing on the tournament day, because he had so much momentum and he had it all pumped up, he could have won. And I agree with him. But the other thing is, I have to say is, every other game except this one, Oxygen was not playing his normal style, quote unquote normal style. He was going for something cheesy, 5 racks, 3 port Banshees, and then suddenly when Revenant went this very safe build, this little bit of Zerglings, a little bit of Roaches, went heavy econ, it's very, very standard, very safe, and he got caught with his pants down essentially at a very classic Oxygen timing push.
He was like, okay, if I'm gonna win this, I'm gonna win it as me. So he kind of went as his me build, which is this push, which he has been like drilling into my head when I was playing ESL. So it's a really, really good build. It's really effective against.
Wait, whoa, pause. You played Terran in ESL?
I played half Terran and half Zerg.
Okay, because if you play all Terran, I'd be like, I'm not casting you anymore.
No.
Because only good casters, except you Husky, only good casters are Zerg.
This was something I knew also, because I told myself, okay, if I win, I have to win as a Zerg. So I actually played the Grand Finals in Zerg.
Yes!
And I won.
Go, Zerg power.
And
high 5.
I literally did like a super standard Muta Bailing build and 8 click.
a click for victory. Right here.
This is such a great sense of game to cast. I mean, you can't really say it's cheese like we have.
No, this is not cheese. This is
really
pure
good
timing attack.
push.
Pure.
Strong, really solid. I mean, I would see people using this strategy now that Oxygen has used it. I'm sure a lot of people want to replace for this, and a lot of people will be watching our VOD and thinking, "Wow, this is such a good timing push at 10 minutes."
Yeah, and you should.
This is one of the most solid Terran timing push you can find right now.
And it's so efficient. 2 factories, 2 barracks. You non-stop make armies. Non-stop.
The 5 tanks just decimated any counter, any roaches that was going to be coming.
Yeah,
the only way
constant stream of reinforcements.
The only way that Oxygen could have lost this was if the Zerg went a very, very early Spire.
Yeah.
That's the only way he could have lost that.
Banelings.
And he would have expected that, because then the Zerg would have 4 gas.
Yeah, exactly. The thing is he saw it coming, but he just couldn't prepare in time, because the thing is so dangerous as a Zerg to get your army early. Because Revenant made like 12 roaches instantly once he saw it. Before the push, he had like 7 Zerglings. And then he was saving money. He was saving lava. The push came. He's like pop in instantly 12 roaches, but it wasn't enough. It just was not enough.
How do you win this strong timing push, man? It's really hard to defend. Like I said, the only way you could have won it was if you you already had 4 gas and you had Mutalis, but that's so dangerous.
Yeah. Well, the thing is the Terran could build this entire army, poke forward, and he'd be like, oh, there's a lot more roaches than it is. He pulls back.
And
he just macros. And then you're screwed because
you fall behind, so much behind because you invested already in Mutalis.
Exactly.
This is just a really good strategy.
But no, I have to give mad props to both these players. These plays are fantastically good. I'm looking forward to seeing them in SSL January. We do have our PK Invitational coming up. Yeah. We will be inviting the best US players, Australian players, and SCA players, and we are all going to duke it out in probably an S-Class tournament. Oh, stay tuned. We're going to talk about a league for Southeast Asia. We're going to set that up. I have been talking with Unstable, Dell, Nirvana, and Dogsy, and we're going to put all tournaments together and form a ladder. And it'll be great. So suddenly C is going to have its own ranking system, and everybody knows how they stand against each other. But I can't wait. The replays are on se2c.com. Make sure you check that out. Fantastic site by aLtOxygeN's Clan Master, aLtNirvana. And I guess we'll see you in game. And we'll see you next week. Next Saturday, we're going to be doing a constant show. Sorry, I know it's all announcements, but got lots and lots of things planned for 2011. And any last words, Kelly? What do you think?
Alternate fighting, best clan in SEA.
Cough now.
Also,
I think the HD clan is better.
I will be playing really hard on ladder. So if you guys meet me on ladder, please be super mannered. Do not cheese me, or I'll cast your game and flame you.
Yes.
So see you guys next time.
Please play Alt Kelly on Jungle Basin and just turtle, and then push out with 200 armor.
I would be so angry. I would cast your game and bash you so hard. But yes, that's just me. I'm super bad.
You know, people are gonna add you on Starcraft 2, and the moment you're like searching, they're gonna pick Protoss and Cube.
That has actually already happened, but let's not talk about that. I'm getting really angry. So see you guys really soon next time. It's been great casting with you, HD.
All right, and we'll see you guys in the next game. HDPhoenix and kellyMILKIES signing out.